So it's Christmas time, festive season. I'm gonna show you how to make some wonderful canapes to impress your friends and family and some delicious Grey Goose cocktails to go with them as well. I'm gonna be making a mushroom, thyme and port pâté, which we're gonna serve on little French crostinis, and also super zesty, fresh tuna tartare, which I'm gonna serve on rye bread crisps. So the first thing to do for the mushroom pâté is to soak your mushrooms. And I've got some just here, which I soaked in boiling water. While they're coming back to life, I am going to get my onions in the pan. So I've just got a bit of olive oil and also a generous couple of bits of butter as well. So we're just gonna wait for the butter to start foaming a little bit, and then we're gonna add our onions. So I've got one roughly chopped onion going straight in. So the onions are looking deliciously sweet and they're starting to become translucent. Now is the time to add our garlic. We're gonna give that a couple of minutes. While that's cooking, I'm going to talk a bit about the mushrooms. So we've got a nice selection of mixed variety mushrooms going on here. They're all going to add really different elements of flavour. So I'm just going to roughly chop them up, start adding them to the pan. So I'm just going to add some fresh thyme leaves now. So when the mushrooms start breaking down, that's when we can add our porcini and the liquid as well. So we're just going to pop all of that in. Now the mushrooms are nicely cooked down. We're going to add a good swig of port. One for me, one for the pan. So my mushrooms have had some time to cool and I'm just going to pop them straight into my processor now. I am just going to add an extra dollop of butter. I'm going to season it generously and just a squeeze of lemon juice. Just going to whack that on and give it a blitz. So I've just got my mushroom pâté out of the fridge and it's been chilling for about at least 4 to 6 hours. So you want to whack your crostinis on a plate and you just want to simply take your teaspoon, just make some nice neat little balls of pâté really, and pop them on your crostini. You just want to finish it off with some nice thyme leaves. So to go with my tasty mushroom pâté crostini, I'm going to show you how to make a great Christmas cocktail made with the wonderful Grey Goose Le Poire. Absolutely delicious cocktail and really easy to make. So the first thing, we're going to get our glass a bit frosty with some ice. Next thing, Le Poire, some apple juice going straight in. We've got some fresh lemon juice going in, a bit of gum sugar syrup, and some fresh mint. So you just want to top that off with a bit of ginger ale, little grating of nutmeg. There we go, look at that beauty. So the other canapé I'm going to be showing you how to make is tuna tartare. Zesty, fresh, and absolutely delicious. We've got finely chopped up tuna here. This is about 150 grams, and you want really good quality tuna, sushi grade, 100%, because we're going to be eating it raw. To that, I'm going to add my lemon zest, some fresh chives, black olives and capers, a good glug of olive oil, and a pinch of sea salt. I just want to give that a really good mix. Okay, so to serve, I've got some really nice, crisp pieces of rye bread here. So I bought a big loaf of rye, thinly sliced it, whacked them on a baking sheet, pop them in the oven, drizzle of olive oil, and they make these delicious little crisps. So they're like homemade crackers. So I'm just gonna pop these on my board, and they're nice and rustic. That's kind of the point. So I'm gonna take a teaspoon, and using the side of my bowl, I'm just gonna kind of pack the tuna tartare onto the teaspoon, and pop it onto your little crostini like that. So to finish it off, just a little dollop of creme fraiche on each. You can finally finish with a little pinch of fresh chives. So to go with my tuna tartare canapes, I'm going to show you kind of a posh take on a Bucks Fizz, which is fruit de... I can't pronounce it, so I don't expect you to anyway, but it's delicious, so you should make it. Okay, so the first thing to go in is the Grey Goose. Ooh, I love that sound. The next thing is the clementine juice, and the other half as well. A dash of pineapple juice, and the final flourish, bit of fizz. No spillage, I'm a pro! So then you just want to slowly add your champagne, because we don't want it to over fizz. Oh yeah, that is Christmas in a glass. So there you have it, my amazing tuna tartare canapes, so easy to make, no cooking whatsoever. They're a real winner every time. With the grown-ups Bucks Fizz, aka fruit de fête, my amazing mushroom pâté, and they're just so good with this Le Poire cocktail. If you do make them, do be sure to Instagram and tag me, Tess Ward, also Grey Goose UK. Just make sure to subscribe. The subscribe button's right here, and I'll see you again next time.